Hello, Turbo Gaming Clan, how are you doing? Today we have a small but significant update to Dead Matter. Now, as much as it sucks that it's been delayed, we got a nice treat today on the 19th, in the early hours of the morning as always for me, an update to what's going to be coming in the closed alpha, and it does look significantly good. So the update reads, "Hey survivors, as promised, this is the first of a few weekly updates that we're going to be dropping as we get closer to launching our closed alpha. Firstly, we'd like to thank the backers that have left us feedback via Discord, Reddit and the forums. Without your continued feedback and support, we know that without any doubt that Dead Matter would be a completely different game that frankly wouldn't be up to par. We've also gotten the email system on the forums working properly again, so users shouldn't have any issues signing up now. So, they've stated that as of today, they're still actively working on removing any remaining roadblocks that are stalling the release of the closed alpha. We'll be starting work on making sure that there is a bug tracker that will allow our backers to report bugs and issues in the game. We currently want to make sure that backers can vote on what bugs are the most detrimental in order to help guide our priorities while the closed alpha is live. This is a good and quite potentially unusual thing to have. Most times when games have bug reports and stuff, they just seem to fix bugs as they go. They don't seem to prioritize anything. I don't think I've ever really seen any developer put this kind of system in where players can vote on what is the most irritating bug that needs to be fixed first. Because it's good and all fixing maybe a reloading animation bug or a item splitting bug, but if there's a bug that's deleting your weapon, that's probably potentially more important to fix rather than putting that one on the back burner. So this is a very good idea. I can highly respect that. And I say, it seems kind of unusual because the amount of times I've seen bugs remain in a game, sometimes since launch. There's a bug in Ark that's still here since launch, and that was 5 years ago. So, development. Kyle's been working on getting the system for claiming and barricading structures ready for the closed alpha. There's still a few minor issues, as well as some missing content that will be taken care of in the very near future, but the system mostly works at the moment. You'll be able to claim structures when grouped up with other players, and they showed some footage of this, and we'll talk about that in a second. And Gunschlinger has been working on fixing a few issues with the tree cutting system, as well as getting the foraging system implemented. We're still missing a few meshes and a bit of polish, but it should be ready to go once the closed alpha comes around. And an animator has given us a sneak peek to a new weapon in the closed alpha, a civilian rifle that the Shiny Haxorus has recently implemented into the game, and that looks pretty neat. We've got a little sneak peek of that, and a little bit of footage about a cave that can be found, which, looking from the outside, looks pretty interesting and mysterious. I wonder what's in there. And they showed a picture of some glow sticks. Not particularly exciting, but there is a picture of some glow sticks that can help you navigate at night. Now that's pretty cool. Assuming they stay in the world for at least a good amount of time, if they do have like an extensive cave system, you could in theory mark your way in and out, which would be pretty neat. Possibly even putting glow sticks down to identify yourself to other friendly players that are looking for you, like, I'm the guy with the green glow stick, rather than, the whole wiggle, is that you? Jump! You might be able to just throw a glow stick down and be like, yeah, come this way. So that's pretty neat. So what we'll do now is we'll play the full building video live for me to comment to. So here we go. So clearly they've got a whole bunch of wooden stuff ready to go in their inventory. Not sure what that was. He was definitely doing something. So this looks like some sort of build that you can claim in the world. So he's blocking the window up with newspaper. So I don't think that'll stop anyone getting in, but that'll stop people seeing in, I would assume, at least until they interact with the door. So you can lock and remove locks on doors. Yeah, blocking up windows with newspaper seems a very temporary thing. So at least people can't see where you are until presumably shooting it or removing it. So what's this? Hold to claim. So that's how you claim that particular building. So that's pretty neat. Building fortifications, fences, wooden barricade for windows. Cool, and you can also disassemble it. Presumably you get either the parts back or the full item. Platform barricade. This looks cool. Is that a snapping and rotating mechanism? Fantastic. That's great. Now, obviously, this is early access alpha. I'm assuming they're going to change some of the sound effects and how the UI looks and stuff. But that's great. Snapping and rotation, it seems like such a simple thing. And I suppose it is. But that's great to see. None of this, you know, try and work out the angles and stuff. You can just see a preview and off you go. Very good. Pleased to see that. And again, presumably the sound effect will be different as well. Add ingredients, stat upgrade. Ooh, there's upgrades. UI could definitely do maybe a little bit of work by the time it comes out, but this is a very, very good start. So like a lot of other games, like Scum and stuff, you build the mesh and then you put the things in it. Stat upgrade. Cool. So it's like different levels upgrade too. So like a wooden barricade or a platform to shoot, and then metal at the bottom. That's pretty neat. So you could have different levels of fortification. So that's good. So there's a bit of variety there for people that just want to make a fence. Presumably on like PvE servers, if you just want to build a nice fence, you could do that. You don't have to make it look like a fortified encampment. Like I said in the previous video, variety is the spice of life. So if we can have more options and stuff, maybe painting the fences, maybe some different decals and different styles of fencing and stuff would be pretty cool. Again, that's really far future stuff. The fact that they've got all this working right now is pretty cool. So, oh, he's dismantling? Yeah, so you can dismantle everything. Presumably you get the parts back. Well, he's not shown his inventory. So, a water container. Water has 0 water, so presumably that collects during the rain. Oh, he's planting seeds. So it looks like he can plant 3 seeds per plant pot. You watered with 250 ml of water. It looks about 75% watered. That's pretty cool. So the farming system's already working as well. That's pretty neat. I'm excited for this. That's great. That is a brilliant system to be working already. So let's have a look at the foraging mechanic. So I'm curious as to how this works. So presumably only set buildings can be claimed with that little device on the outside. So without a flag system, I'm curious as to how people can base raid and take your stuff. Alright, foraging rather than chopping the bush. Finding tomato seeds and foraged leaves. That's cool. Foraging the bark. Nice, pretty straightforward. I think it could do with like having maybe a texture change so you can see that one's been foraged, I guess. Chopping the tree down definitely removes it. And last but not least, the 1873. Presumably that's the name of the gun. So this is a civilian rifle, so we're probably going to be seeing a lot of this. I'm loving these animations though. There's very much like a Tarkov, maybe Modern Warfare feel to it. And that's about it. That's about it. Yeah, nothing else to say there, guys. Just a small update. I'm really impressed with the... I'm really impressed, actually, with the building mechanics so far. Just curious as to how it's all going to work, really, when it comes to base raiding. If there's no flag and there's like a button on the side of the base, do you have to protect that button? Or does someone have to, like, kill you once or something for your base to become available? How is that all going to work? Very interesting. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to work. Is there going to be a decaying factor? If you don't log on for a week, is your base going to be able to be claimed? You know, all these things and more will not be answered in this video, but maybe it's in future videos when we have more details. But that is pretty goddamn cool. Really happy. Really happy. It's great to see this kind of feedback coming. The fact that they are listening, they're taking on board stuff, and they're showing us what they're working on so far. We're not just being kept in the dark. Because I was kind of worried after this first delay that they were going to be pretty quiet. But no, still pumping out the content, which is great to see. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're looking forward to Dead Matter. I think I might try and have a server going. I'm presuming not at launch for the alpha? We'll have to see. My voice is dying, so I'm going to say goodbye, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.